Hey guys, welcome to HonestCigarReviews.com. I'm James, and you've probably, if you're a subscriber, you've probably been waiting for this review for a long time. It's the Bodega Digestivo, and now this is my last one. I've actually smoked 4 of them, or 3 of them. No, yeah, 4. So I'm really excited to light this up for you guys. This is the Corona Gorda, so it's 5.5 by 46, I believe, which is a really great size. I mean, I might actually prefer this over the Robusto. And yeah, so let's light it up, give it a cut for you. Now the cool thing about this cigar is that every time I've had it, I've gotten a different note, you know, so maybe if you get this in a different vitola, you'll get totally different flavors out of it. Cuts nice well. Now this one has a little bit of a tight draw. Most of them I haven't had any problems with, and so consistency-wise with construction, they've all been perfectly fine. Of course, now when I need a light, I don't have one, but we have our backup matches. Never leave home without your matches. This is the oh, come on. I'm outside, so it's a little harder to do this. Come on. How is this not working? Crazy. It's been working. Oh, almost burned my ear off. There we go. I guess I'm just running low on fuel. Yep, and the last time I tried to review this, I didn't get very good footage because I was inside and it was really dark in the garage I was in. But I got some great blooper footage which I might add to this video. Let's check it out. Now, every one of these cigars I've had, the smoke production has been excellent, and the first flavor is just like a spicy kind of like a spicy leather and a nice kind of sweetness going with it, and just like a deep earthy tobacco core. And yeah, the San Andreas wrapper on these is just great with the Nicaraguan filler and binder. I'm a really big fan of San Andreas wrappers, and this is definitely one of them. Very good. And yeah, I'm also pairing this with some Angel's Envy. I know some of you guys who are bourbon fans have kind of geeked out about this. This is kind of like a hot thing, at least a few months ago it was. And it's Kentucky straight bourbon, but it's finished in port wine barrels. And so this is a really nice thing my fiance bought me for, I believe, Valentine's Day. And it's really expensive. I think it's about 50 or 60 bucks a bottle, so it's definitely not a budget bourbon. But the reason I'm pairing this tonight with the Bodega is because sometimes I got some nice plum flavors with it, some nice sweetness, like a dried fruit sweetness, and you know, because this is a port wine, finished in port wine, you might get some of that out of this as well. So I figured they'd be a good pair. And yeah, let me just kind of give a little dram there. This stuff is just, oh, it's awesome. The guy who made it, I think his name is, yeah, Lincoln Hendrickson, I think. I think he's the guy who's behind, like, a lot of Jim Beam products and stuff like that. You know, I think Woodford Reserve, I think he did as well. But this should be a great pair together. Super sweet. Very refined on this right here. There's that smoke output I was talking about. Yeah, definitely good. And I'd say this is probably around full-bodied right now. I'll catch back with you guys around the first third. Alright, I'm back again with the Digestivo. This is the first third, and the ash is holding on beautifully. We're about an inch down here. Pretty much razor sharp burn. I mean, look at that. And that's with all these I've had. It's just gorgeous. And again, smoke output's perfect. The draw is perfect. Flavors are just like a sweet earth right now. Like a little bit of like a spiciness, especially through the retrohale, so be careful. And yeah, I'm not really picking up any like dried fruit, but sometimes, at least the last third, I get like a little nutty kind of flavor going on. But this is really great with the Angel's Envy. Tell you what, these are a great pair. The Angel's Envy really sweetens this up, and this really kind of gives the Angel's Envy more character. So that's a great pair right there, is when they kind of complement each other. So I'm going to ash this off pretty soon here, but we're doing great. So I'm smoking my Digestivo. Look at that gorgeous ash. And as I'm doing this, there's a skunk in my freaking backyard. He's just walking around, minding his own business. I might have to go inside. He might skunk me. But look at him. This guy is he's always walking around just doing his own thing. I think he's blind or something. Alright, I'm back again with the Digestivo, about halfway point here. Same exact ash as before. It's getting a tiny bit wavy, but this is pretty much as perfect as you can get. I mean, I'm going to have to take the band off probably before I have to ash it. I'm getting a little bit of a bitter note, and that's the only downside of these cigars, is they get a little bit bitter. They kind of heat up a little too quickly, so you just have to take it slow and let the cigar do its thing. As far as the pairing goes, it's still great. I'm tasting a little bit of that dried fruit kind of raisiny flavor, and you know, it's called a Digestivo because it's like a digestive, so after dinner kind of thing. But I'm not really getting a lot of full strength like what I would expect from it. So it's probably medium to full, but it's not like a bam, knock you out of your socks, you know, kind of sweetness, or kind of strength. So as far as nicotine goes, don't worry if you're lightheaded or whatever, if you're sensitive to that. But yeah, check that out. Just a quick announcement. I just did a little interview with blessedleaf.com. So if you want to check out that, you can go to blessedleaf.com, and I should be like the first thing you see on there. And yeah, Kyle from Blessed Leaf is awesome. He's actually one of the creators and owners, I guess, too, of Ezra Zion Cigars. So they are definitely an awesome group of guys there. And yeah, so definitely check out our conversation. And he said he would be on one of our Herf Hangout Lives with Kyle from Kyle Cigar Reviews and I. So definitely check that out as well. We're looking at clips of cigar reviews as well, doing one of those. So yeah, we should have some really great stuff coming up for you. And yeah. Alright, I'm on the last third here. Now, it's getting a little bitter again, which is the only thing I can really say bad about this cigar. It has like that salty bitterness that kind of builds up. But, you know, I've been trying to take it nice and slow here. But it has like a little bit of that nuttiness as well that you get a lot of times at the end of cigars. But still, a little bit of dried fruit, I can see that, you know. A little bit of like a sweet earth and some spice in there as well. Yeah, it's a pretty good cigar. I'd probably rate this like an 8.9, especially because the construction is just perfect on these things. Price is around $10, I believe. So that's not the best price, but you know, for how consistently constructed these are, they're really nice. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Bodega, for sending these in for review. And yeah, you guys definitely check these out. I think you could just go to bodega.com, I believe. Maybe Bodega Cigars. But anyway, they have a really great company going for them, and they're also a product of House of Emilio. So if you don't know what House Emilio is, it's everything within the boutique lineup. They have like 1502, they have like Gaiakin, I believe, they have Ezra Zion. I mean, the list goes on and on. They really are the best of the boutiques. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys later. Again with the last third here. Pretty much the same basic flavors as before, but I'm getting a little bit more of a spicy nut. A little bit of salt in there as well. It's funny sounding when you say spicy nuts, but I'm serious. And the shoulder here stayed on just great. Don't laugh at me. We're gonna have to do this over. Okay, let's stop this. That'll be a blooper. We'll do it. All right, I'm back again with the last third here. We are just about to finish it up. We're almost on with our poker game too. As you can see, the burn's pretty much straight. I had to relight it once because we were playing poker and I kind of forgot about it. Not the cigar's fault. But ash always held on for about an inch. And yeah, so far, pretty much same flavors as before. Again, I'm just getting a little bit more of a salty nut. Salty nut flavor. Salty nut flavor. And
what kind of nut would you say that is?
Macadamia.